So it's nearly 5 a.m. in the morning. I haven't gone to bed yet. But what better time than now to start my recounts of my experiences in Japan. So, welcome to a Weeaboo Review Japan. That's a little bad. I need to work on that. I need to work on that. I have not written anything down, so this is purely off the cuff. Anyway, so if you manage to slow down that quick scroll in my I'm Alive video, you'll notice an interesting story, but so here are more details for you. I'll try to keep it short because it's already something I've told. I was walking through Kabukicho, probably it was around 3 p.m. It's a public holiday, and I'm about to go to America to have a holiday with my family, right? We're gonna spend about 2 weeks over there, just relax, chill out, and, have a little bit of fun before I start work again. And, well, I'm just walking through a crowd of Japanese people and tourists with their suitcases. God knows what they're doing in Kabukicho. They're gonna get robbed. But anyway, so I'm walking, I'm in a sea of people, and this one Japanese guy, he's like tall, sort of lanky, thin, kind of bad acne. Don't want to say it, but he did. It's surprisingly bad acne for a Japanese person, and they usually have flawless skin, so it's not really saying that much. But I notice him because he's staring at me, and I'm trying to just walk like people do, just walking through a crowd to get to the train station, because I've just from an internet cafe, and it was not a great internet cafe, but I paid for it, so I decided to stay there for 3 hours because I needed to burn 3 hours before my flight. Anyway, so I'm there just walking through Kabukicho, and this lanky ass Japanese dude approaches me and he says something. If you've seen that quick scroll, you'll know what he says, but I don't know what he says. So I say, sumimasen. And he sort of looks everywhere but in my eyes, and then says what I assume he says again to clarify. He says, do you want to have sex? And it doesn't register in my head what he said, because I'm walking trying to get to the train station. I'm thinking about the flight. I need to check in. I'm making sure I'm checking my pockets for my passport. I got things in my mind, things that are not what he said, things that are not sex. And so I sort of go, sorry, what did you say? Sorry, what? And he said, very clearly this time, I don't know how I missed it the first time, he said, do you want to have sex? So I go, with you? Like, the idea of sex didn't seem that unappealing, but the people involved probably was more important at that point in time, apparently, to myself. And he clarified, he said yes, with me. So that seemed to confuse me even further. I don't know why, but I really didn't know what to say. Now, you've never seen me, perhaps you have, but I would consider myself generously a 4. Like, I am not drop dead gorgeous. I am not someone you approach on the street and ask to have random sex with, or perhaps that's why, because I am a 4. Anyway, I don't need to delve into my self-esteem issues right here, right now.
Right here, right now, right here, right now.
I was meant to be keeping this short. But the gears are turning in my head, and it feels like it's taken 5 minutes for me to understand what's happened, but probably only a couple seconds, if that. So, I say very, very coolly, I might add. This is probably the coolest response I've ever said in my life. I said, sorry, but no. Good luck though. And then started walking, and I felt like I was walking in slow-mo away from an explosion behind me. You know, cool guys aren't meant to look back, but I looked back because I was like, I hope he's alright. And he looked a little sad when I walked away. So, you know, I punched my fist into the air and I said, which, now I think about it, could really be read as passive aggressive. But anyway, that was not even my first time in Kupukucho. We'll get to some more stories later, but that's that quick scroll in a little bit more detail. I hope you enjoyed the first event I've decided to share with you. That's it. Join me for more stories that are real, that happened to me, that I'm trying not to exaggerate. That's it.